What pickup lines have actually worked on you? Beep. I saw this girl going through Tinder on her phone. I said I've got a tip for your Tinder, and when she asked what it was, I said delete it and go out with me. We went on a couple of dates. Beep. Not me, but I saw my roommate get laid once by saying, so do you have a bed? She said yeah. You want to see it? They disappeared and met us later at a different place. I tried a few times, never worked out. Beep. Went to a party. Had my top couple buttons undone. Girl came over and unbuttoned one more and said she was trying to help me get laid. Happy I took up on that hint. Edit. I would also like to add that as I was unwrapping a condom, the fire alarm went off in my building, so I had to evacuate and didn't end up actually getting it on until like 7:30 in the morning. Beep. A few years back I gave a guy I had a crush on but had never actually spoken to a Valentine's Day card saying I wanted him to choke me the way the Falcons had choked in the Super Bowl against the Patriots. We have a cat together now, so that's about as good an outcome as you can hope for. Beep. I have bright blue eyes, that apparently look great if I wear a blue. So, out in a blue shirt, a girl came up and said, "Oh my God, your eyes are beautiful." Having just painted my room the same color blue as my shirt, I replied, "You should see how good they look in my bedroom." I guess both of our pickup lines worked, even if mine was totally unintentional. Beep. A cute 20-year-old walked into the music store I worked at in the late 80s, chewing on a straw. I'm normally shy but pulled it out of his mouth and said, "May I help you?" He left his number and let's split a bottle of champagne on the receipt. I called, after marriage and 2 kids and 21 years, he died. I wish I had that straw. Beep. My greatest relationship to date was started when I texted, "I like food, you like food, want to get some food?" Ironically, we both ordered shakes and no food. We dated for 3 years. Beep. This happened yesterday. This guy who clearly likes me, has been hitting on me for weeks, was like, "Hey, you need to hold this," as he had his hand curled in a fist, hiding whatever would be in his hand. He then grabs my hand to put whatever it is in my hand, but just ends up uncurling his fist and interlocking his fingers with mine. I died laughing. It was quite charming. Beep. While avoiding a drunk girl at a Halloween party who was stalking me, I ducked behind a group of girls and asked one if she would pretend to be my girlfriend so this other girl would leave me alone. Someone walked up and handcuffed us together with fake handcuffs and we started dating. Now we're married. Beep. In the middle of a playful conversation she says to me, "What are you going to do about it?" Beep. Since several comments are also mentioning successful pickup lines we've used on other people. A girl I'd been friends with for a while was lightly fretting because she'd been casually dating a guy another town over for a few weeks, and she was supposed to drive down to see him that weekend, but she'd decided she didn't really want to date him anymore and wanted an excuse not to make the trip while she decided how to break up with him. I said, "That's easy, just tell him you're going on a date with me instead." "Why would I do that?" "Because, hopefully, you're going on a date with me instead." Been 20 years as of last May. Beep. I was chatting to a girl in the bar at uni, she was wearing very tight skinny jeans. I asked her, "How do you get into those?" She smirked and said buying me another drink would be a good start. Much fun ensued. Beep. Places hand on shoulder, hey. Beep. I was at a dive bar wearing a shirt with Link, Legend of Zelda, on it in an action pose. There was a small dance floor at the bar, but I had absolutely zero interest in dancing. I was mostly at the bar to play pool with my friends, and polish off a pitcher or two. I lost a game, so I was standing off to the side watching my buddies play their game, and glancing around this shitty dive bar as I was people watching. A girl approached me, looked towards the dance floor and said, "It's dangerous to go alone, take this," and held out her hand. Her pickup line definitely worked. Beep. What's a pretty girl like you got to cry about? I was at a bar, got into a fight with my sister and she left me there. I was outside, crying on the curb and he hit me with that. That night, we slept together. When I woke up, we didn't know each other's name. 9 years later, we're husband and wife. Even today when I cry about something he will say, "Oh, looks like I'm getting laid tonight."